A new life dawns. He looks out from vistas wide. When does the new life come? When the tranquil hand of nature is on your head, a new life dawns. He looks out from vistas wide. The spirit's breath moves him, but soon retires. The spirit's breath, I am, moves him, talking, but soon I am, retires. Retires, well, here it is an I am, but retire can be trisyllabic also, retires. You see, quite often such words are trisyllabic, desire, inspire, attire, trisyllabic, inspire, attire, trisyllabic, you see. Desire, sometimes desire is trisyllabic like that, you see. So retires can be also trisyllabic. In that case, we have got the spirit's breath, I am, moves him, talking, but soon I am, retires, amphibrach. His strength was not made to hold that puissant guest. Puissant guest, nature's hand, he is not able to hold that. All dulls down to convention and routine because he is not able to bear it. Yeah.
Till here, we are speaking about this ephemeral creature.
You see, ephemeral creatures are alive. He is describing the ephemeral creature's life. He is describing the ephemeral creature's life. Yeah.
And but it includes the man also.
Man, of course, man. Of course, man.
In his primitive stage.
No, he is little advanced now over life, mind. He has gone a little further up.
His strength was not made to hold the puissant guest. It means the spirit.
The spirit's breath moves him, but soon retires. He is guided. The ephemeral creature. Man. Now you see, this is a man now a little above the creature described earlier. A higher mind has started functioning in him, in that sense, you see. See, the first section, earlier section was for life, mind of life. Mind of life. Now is the ephemeral creature. Now, yeah.
So we cannot receive the spirit, you mean?
Well, I mean, to some extent, it has made a definite progress. It has definitely made progress, you see. You see, because nature, he is now beyond the animal mind. He is now crossing the animal mind. A little higher, better mind is appearing in man. This is the ephemeral creature. Otherwise, he was a puppet in the hands of nature and that kind of life force, you see. But now, with the faculties growing up, he is having some sort of a hold on them, control on them. He is having a control on them, you see. There is nature's calm, mighty hand. There is tranquil beauty. There is pure bliss. A new life dawns. Wide vistas open out. There is nature's beauty, is what we are saying, nature's beauty. There is nature, her tranquil beauty, that is nature's beauty, tranquil beauty. There is her calm, mighty hand on our aching brow, you see. There is tranquil beauty. There is pure bliss. What is pure bliss? Tranquil beauty is his purest bliss, you see. And then a new life dawns. With that new life dawns now. Wide vistas open out. The spirit's breath moves him but soon retires. The spirit's breath comes with the gifts of the spirit. The spirit's breath comes with the gifts of the spirit. Soon it retires. This ephemeral creature has not built within himself the capacity to hold the spirit's bliss. He has not built himself with the capacity to hold the bliss. Too strong is his presence for him. And the gain lies frustrated. He has no time to look within. That is the pity. He has no time to look within. And you lie down, he looks out, he says, he looks out from vistas wide. The Spirit's breath moves him, but soon retires. Why? Because he has no time. His strength was not made to hold that fusion gaze. So, how are you going to build that strength? So, that is the question. Well, this is what I am. But now, if I have to build up the strength, how do I build up the strength? See, he says, his strength was not made to hold the fusion gaze. If I want to hold that fusion gaze, I must build up strength. How do I build up the strength? By developing your faculties, your mental faculties, your psychic faculties, your spiritual faculties. You have to build up that strength. Then only you can hold that fusion gaze within you. The Spirit's breath has to be in you. You must be able to hold the Spirit's breath within you. It does, all dulls down to convention. But on the other hand, what happens? Because those strength is not there, all dulls down to convention and routine. Or a fierce excitement brings him vivid joy. Yeah, suddenly you feel very happy sometimes like that. Or fierce excitement brings him vivid joy. His days are tinged with the red hue of strife and lust, hot glare, and passion's crimson stain. So the red glare of lust is there, passion is there, so they spoil you. In other words, the 6 EVs which are present in us, 6 EVs which are present in us, all dulls down to convention and routine, or fierce excitement brings him vivid joy. His days are tinged with red hue of strife. Well, strife is there, struggle is there, passion is there, lust is there, what we call Shad-ripus, 6 evils in man, Shad-ripus, 6 evils, Kama, Krodha, Moha, Masara. These are the 6 vital forces which are present in us. Anger, jealousy, hatred, possessiveness. These are the ripus, enemies in man. Battle and murder are his tribal game. Well, that is what we are playing, the tribal game. What are these terrorists doing? They are playing the tribal game, basically. See. Time has he none to turn his eyes within. You cannot ask a terrorist to turn within and look what he is within. He is not worried about that thing at all. You see, absolutely no. Time has he none to turn his eyes within. Actually, it is not only the question of time has he none. He has put an inversion. Time has he none. Time he has none. He doesn't say that. Time has he none. Inversion. To turn his eyes within. So, in words, these enemies which are present there, they can be silenced, they can be quelled if you are able to go deep within you. You are living only in the vital world with all these 6 enemies present in us. In fact, that is what we have got right in the beginning of that little book, the mother Shevan, aspiration, rejection, surrender. In the category of rejection, then he has listed the whole lot. It is that which is killing us. So you have to reject. It is your job. Somebody else is not going to do it for you. Somebody else is not going to do it for you. You have to reject evil, bad, all the things. It is your job. It is your sadhana, your responsibility. Then only the divine help can come. You have to aspire. You have to reject what is evil, what is detrimental to your progress. You have to be conscious of it, you see. Now here he says, time has it none to turn his eyes within. That is true. He has no time because he is busy with the outward life. He is busy with the outward life. But then even when he is busy with the outward life, does he have an awareness at all that there is something within and he should look into it? Even that awareness is not there. Even that awareness is not there, you see. You are busy with the outward life and goes on. You never think of, you are never conscious of entering into it. If you start becoming a bit conscious of your entry in the inner world, then perhaps you might be able to get time. You will be able to get time. Because then you are making an effort then. You are able to find time then. Even that awareness means a total unconsciousness is there and therefore he has no time. Therefore he has no time. Time has none to turn his eyes within and look for his lost self and his dead soul. Dead soul because it's not working there, you see, is there. His motion on two short and axis wheels. So it will stop any moment again. Two short and axis wheels. He cannot soar, but creeps on his long road. He cannot soar. Well, he has to fly, he has no wings. He cannot soar at all. And therefore is crawling on the floor. Or if impatient of the trudge of time, he would make a splendid haze on fate's slow road. On fate's slow road. His heart that runs soon pants and tires and sings. His heart that runs soon pants. His heart that runs, soon pants, spondy and tires and sings. I will say the fourth word, and tires. It is not tires, not tryback. It is an am, you see. Or he walks ever, or he walks ever on and finds no end. Because there is no awareness at all, he is struggling. Hardly a few can climb to greater life. Hardly a few can climb to greater life. That is the famous echo from the Gita. Among thousands of my devotees, very few pursue in their attempt. Of those few who pursue, still very few persist and come to me. So that is the whole thing. It's true in spiritual life also. Hundreds and hundreds of people are trying, but how many really can pursue and really go to the end? And of them, how can really go inward and see? Hardly a few, a few. Can climb, to greater life. Started. All tunes to a low scale and conscious pitch. That is our life, small man's life, you see. His knowledge dwells in the house of ignorance. His foes nears not, even once the omnipotent. His foes, well, it is impossible. Nears not, even once, how can it be? Rare are his visits to heavenly ecstasy. Those few who can try, even for them, their visits to heavenly ecstasy are rare. You see. The bliss which sleeps in things and tries to wake, the bliss which sleeps in things and tries to wake. See, perfect monosyllabic iambic line. The bliss which sleeps in things and tries to wake, and a hammer beat is there to see, breaks out in him in the small joy of life. The scanty grace is persistent stream. Age is persistent, scanty grace is persistent stream. It lightens the burden of his many ills. It lightens the burden of his many. So, well, it does something and reconciles him to his little world. So he feels happy in his small little world also by self-esteem.